Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily Bitcoin update. We'll do a full update today again for this weekend. Also, we'll be taking a little look, or at least we'll take a sneak peek into next week. What we can expect from that? Do we have some big events coming up? Everything like that. And we'll just talk about the general situation right now for Bitcoin, which is bullish. All right, technically bullish. The dollar strength index also yesterday was quite bearish, which helped the cause. It's now at support, so we'll see how it reacts to that on Monday when it opens, or Sunday evening, kind of depending on your time zone. But for now, it's quite bearish. Like there's been retracement like this, once, like at the end of August, and then also the 20th of September, and both those days were quite bullish, or at least leading up to those days, it was quite bullish for Bitcoin. So we'll see how that develops. All right, that's what we'll do. Before we dive into that, though, I do want to briefly remind you that I have a partnership right now with BingX, which is a cryptocurrency exchange. I think it's one of the best ones out there. If you sign up right now, there are tons of new user rewards, so you can get rewarded in USDT if you just sign up, if you do KYC, if you trade, you get bonus USDT. So definitely check that out. I'll leave the links down in the description. But for now, on to Bitcoin. So, as most of you know, it's Saturday, all right? So we're probably not going to get that much movement. The volume right now is still very high. Like the volume is even up the last 24 hours, 10%, which you rarely see. But that's mainly because of the volatility we got kind of yesterday evening when Bitcoin was trying to break above this level right here. It's still trying to break above that, around like 28,000. And that's where we are, technically. Now, I do want to take a little moment of time to tell you that price action like this, and what we're seeing right now with Bitcoin, is not normal. I mean, look at this. It's just spikes and dumps for the majority of time. And then there's barely movement in a weekend right here. And we'll see how much this weekend will bring. I mean, it's starting off relatively flat. So yeah, in general, these are not normal market circumstances, and I don't trust this price action by Bitcoin. It's also a little bit more difficult to analyze. I'll do my best, of course. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of sketch the situation for Bitcoin right now. So yes, it is bullish technically. But the dollar strength index will probably continue to be bullish. The economic situation in the world, and also in terms of unrest, will not get that much better either in the short term. So purely technically, it looks very much like Bitcoin is trying to break above its main resistance, which is right here around 28,300 and 28,400. And it actually looks most likely that it will do that, all right? So that it will break above that, get up towards 28,700, and then afterwards, if it's able to hold 28,300, continue up to 29,200, which is the 0.618 fib. This looks technically like the most likely scenario. Like if you take a look at the technicals right now, we're making strong higher lows. It remains to be seen whether we'll be able to make higher highs right here, because so far it has been a lower high. So then all of a sudden maybe we'll have to start talking about some sort of a triangle arising right here, something like this. That's not the case yet, though. It's still bullish right now. Like if we take a look at momentum will probably deteriorate over the weekend, but the open interest is very high right now relative to the last week. So still looks bullish. In the end, like I said, the most likely scenario is that it will continue. But I don't trust this, all right? I still expect Bitcoin to, at some point of time, drop down heavily again, like we also saw on Monday and Tuesday. Perhaps it actually happens on Monday/Tuesday again. Last week, what we saw is that Sunday, like the weekend was quite bullish, and then we had a huge drop on Monday and Tuesday. Usually the past does not repeat itself, so I'm not expecting that. I think this weekend will be a little bit quieter in general. But then next week we're going to get volatility again. We have inflation rates, we have the FOMC minutes. That's going to make the market move, and we'll still have to see in which way. Yeah, we'll have to see. There's nothing I can say about that now. For now, like I said, We'll probably test that level around 28,300. Technically, it looks most likely that we'll break above that, but I would not go long on Bitcoin. I would wait for a little bit more clarity. I'll try to give that to you too, but for now, this is my take on Bitcoin. So thank you for watching, take care, and bye.